The small town of Kapurthala was known as the Paris of Punjab, but now it's more famously known as the hometown of one of India's biggest golf stars, Gaganjeet Bhullar. Gaganjeet, thank you so much for speaking to BT Golf. You've been a huge force on the Indian golf circuit for close to 15 years. What do you think is the key to that consistency?
First of all, thank you so much. It's been a while. We have not interacted because of COVID and in a lot of situations. And secondly, coming to the question, I personally feel that, like this is my 17th year as a pro, and the last 17 years, trust me, have been the best years of my career. I've enjoyed golf. I've enjoyed playing on the European Tour, Asian Tour, Challenge Tour. And I guess, just getting back to the routine and the process and following that routine process every single day. And that has, kind of improved my game, and I have become so consistent over the period of years. And apart from that, I think, one has to develop a habit of accepting your mistakes on and off the golf course. And I think that was one thing which was wisely told to me by my mentor, my idol, Mr. Milkha Singh, years ago. And I've been working on that, and I think that is one of the reasons.
Gagan, you've been a huge force on the Indian golf circuit for close to 2 decades. What's the secret formula behind that consistency?
Well, trust me, it's not planned, but the goal is to play well in every single tournament. But what happens is, sometimes it takes few months and few weeks to get your game in the momentum, and I think that has been happening with me since 2012, 13. Those initial years, I was in top 100 in the world, and then I enjoyed a lot of good form, and I played well in the first half. But for some reason, the scores were not showing up on my scorecard, and the results were not coming up. But I guess the patience paid, and my hard work paid, and I ended up playing well in the second half. Same thing happened last year, and but this year my goal is to play well in the first half as well, and
And you
hopefully,
started off very well.
and hopefully I've been able to do that this year.
Absolutely. Gagan, the Indian Open returns after nearly 4 years, bigger, better, more prize money. But as an Indian golf professional, what do you think is the significance of the tournament, to the Indian golfing fraternity?
I absolutely agree. I mean, we guys are playing here at the beautiful DLF Golf Club after the gap of, I would say, 3 years. And, because for a golf fan, for upcoming junior golfers and upcoming amateur golfers, they look forward to come and watch this tournament. Like when I was a kid, I used to go to Delhi Golf Club. I used to go to, any or every Asian Tour event, and, try and walk with a few holes with G. Milkha Singh, Daniel Chopra, Arjun Atwal, Jyoti Randhawa, and that is the case with upcoming golfers now. They all love to watch us play, and with a gap of 3 years, that was quite a tough time for Indian golf. But I guess now the things are back to normal, and the way the next generation of Indian junior kids are coming up, I think we guys are back on track, and hopefully, with the increased prize money and the way Hero has been supporting us in a bigger way, this will definitely help grow the Indian golf.
Gagan, the world is on the recovery path from the COVID pandemic. As a professional golfer, what do you think has been the biggest impact on either professional golfers or the community, or even in terms of sponsorship?
Uh, I'll talk about myself. Talking about discipline in golf, on and off the golf course, fitness. These were not a big issue for me. But I think after the pandemic, one major area where things have changed globally, that is traveling. Traveling has become such a difficult part, and it is such an important and a big part of our career. And I personally feel that traveling now, it's not what it used to be. And even the next set of generation, they are ready. They are much more eagerly waiting to get on tour. And if you look at the pattern of halfway cuts on the European Tour made before pandemic and after pandemic, I guess everybody's improved as a golfer. So maybe that gap of whatever 6 months and 7 months, everybody capitalized that. Everybody worked hard, and everybody tried to work on their physical aspect and mental aspect. But I guess now we guys are back on the playing grounds, and now let's just hope that the way golf is improving, the European Tour is improving, and PGTI especially has been improving in terms of prize money, in terms of global recognition. I would definitely say that the golden years of Indian golf are ahead.
Great to hear that. Well, it's certainly been a golden period for you, Gagan, because now you're a father to a 2-year-old daughter, Farida. Uh, since becoming a father, do you think that you view golf differently now?
You know, I would say, earlier I used to finish the round and go back, do my routine, and then talk to my wife and mom and dad. But now the situation has totally changed. My 1.5-year-old daughter Farida, I have to see her twice a day. I try to do FaceTime with her once before the tea time if she's up.
So traveling obviously has gotten tougher.
Absolutely, that was another reason why I said traveling, especially for me, has become difficult. But hopefully, she another 6 months to 1 year, I will make sure that she travels with me few times a week before she starts going to school. But yeah, it's definitely a great phase. I'm enjoying each and every day of my fatherhood.
Gagan, apart from being a professional golfer, I'm aware that you really enjoy the business side of things. What, according to you, has been your best investment so far?
Well, that's a great question, and I personally I've been an angel investor in a lot of startups the last I would say 5-7 years, and after pandemic, the best investment I personally feel I've made is I've started my own wealth management company.
Oh, fabulous. Congratulations, Gagan.
Thank you so much, and we got the licensing from the exchange about 1.5 years ago. And yeah, I've been really enjoying it, and it's such a great experience, learning how the world actually works, how the economic works, and how the business houses work. And honestly, I've been interacting with so many people, and when I sit with them in a meeting, after a half an hour, 45 minutes, they ask me a question: Are you the same Gaganjeet who's been playing on the European and Asian tour? And it's a good moment, and that is probably the best investment I've made.
Correct. So then I do have to ask you this question. What would be your one business tip to all the fans that are watching you?
Personally, being a pro golfer from last 17 years, I've enjoyed playing all the pro-ams, and now I even enjoy more because I get to play with a lot of the top corporate houses. And this is one thing which I tell to the youngsters, and this is one thing which we guys need to learn. How to interact with the corporate houses on and off the golf course. And I personally feel that one tip is playing golf and being on the golf course. That's the best gift. And signing a business deal on the golf course, nothing better than that.
Okay, wow. Okay, that's a good one. And what message would you like to give, the corporates who would like to invest into golf? Why golf vis-a-vis another sport?
It's a great question, and this is what I've been talking about the last 2 years. The corporate sponsorship has definitely shown a lot of positive response in India. But I guess we are in a stage, India is a developing country, and we are at a stage where our economy is moving, to 2, 3, 4, 5x fold. And I think the next few years are going to be really exciting. And talking about golf coming in corporate sponsorship, we are sitting at the best golf course in India, DLF. This is the prime example. DLF golf course, you talk about Classic Golf Resort, you talk about JP Greens, so many new private golf courses coming up, and real estate, technology, these are the sectors which are going to boom in the next 15-20 years. And I personally feel that golf is one area which can definitely help the corporate to reach out to the maximum audience.
What makes BT Golf stand out for you?
Okay, so this is a blast from the past. 2007, I played my first BT Pro-Am at Golden Greens, and I won that Pro-Am, and I shot 63 on day 2. So those are the positive memories about BT, and wherever I see Business Today logo, it brings back all the positive memory. And I think what Business Today has been doing with golf is phenomenal. They have been supporting pro golf, they have supported a lot of corporate golf in the past, and I think we definitely need more corporate houses like BT, and hopefully they step up their sponsorship and come and try and support all the pro golfers one day.
And finally, what's your message to all those who are playing in the corporate events of BT Golf this year and in the future? Any one tip for all of them?
I think first of all, they're very lucky because it's one platform where you get to socialize, where you get to do your business networking. And if I'm an amateur, I would love to be a part of it. And that is one area where you get to meet other people from the other sectors, and it helps you basically grow your business. So I would like to request everybody to be a part of it, and hopefully your business grows one day.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to BT Golf. Thank you, Gagan.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.